All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me do some adjusting here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sacred Sunday with me, Reiki Master Allison. I am here today because I am live on TikTok and I am live on the YouTube as well as the book face. Yeah, I'm back on the book face. So, hello, Goddess Sephakor. What's going on? Thank you for the heart meet on TikTok. All right. It is Sacred Sunday and we here. Let's see. At the Wood is on TikTok. What's going on? So yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Yes, 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 y'all. Yep, I'm Gen X. So I will go full blown Gen X in a heartbeat. So but yes, God. Yes, God. Yes, Lord. Yes, we are here. All right, I'm gonna calm down. Um, because we're here for Sacred Sunday. And what we do on Sacred Sunday is we talk about whatever message that spirit has for us. Um, Me too. I'm always happy to meet another Reiki practitioner. I come on and I speak about, the messages that spirit has given me to give to you for the week. So what we're gonna do is have some cards in front of me, and we're gonna pull for this is the collective, but yet individual as well, and I'll explain in a moment. But let me take a sip of water because I got a little tickle in my throat. Okay, so um, we're gonna do that. Before we jump into that, though, what I want to do is I want to thank you all so much for the gifts on TikTok. I really appreciate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with some breathing. So let's start with that, okay? Let's get ourselves together here. All right. So get yourself nice and comfortable wherever you are. Um, And if you come in on TikTok and I don't acknowledge you right away, charge it to my head and not my heart. I'm working TikTok, YouTube, and book face all together. Okay. So let's breathe. Let's breathe. So I want you to draw your attention inward to you. Okay. And I want you to just, if you are somewhere where you can just sit with your eyes closed for just a moment, you can do that. If you want to keep them open, you can do that too. I don't mind it. But the focus really shouldn't be on looking at me so much as listening to me. Okay? So bring your attention inward. And what I want you to do is I just want you to feel the natural rhythm of your breath. And this is just a moment of you just being fully present and allowing for just a couple of minutes, okay? So during this couple of minutes, as you are drawing your attention inward and focusing on the natural rhythm of your breath, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to do like a full body scan from head to toe. I want you to just feel within your body from head to toe and check in those places and see where in your body is a little discomfort, maybe a little tension, maybe a little pain, some kind of dis-ease within your body. And wherever you find that space in your body, as you breathe, I want you to send love to that space in your body. If you're not having any kind of discomfort, pain, and you're feeling really good, then I just want you to send love throughout your whole body. And so that that love and positivity can continue to radiate from your head to your toes. All of this while feeling the natural rhythm of your breath. Because sometimes we don't have to just breathe intentionally or on purpose. It's just allowing ourselves to just do what our bodies do naturally and just breathe. Send the love throughout your body. Send the healing, send the light, send whatever it is that you need because we were all born with everything that we could ever need within us. Did you know that? So now we will do some intentional breathing together. We're going to do 3 deep breaths together. So now I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. And I want you to do one more deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Now, if your eyes were closed, open your eyes. And now we are ready. We are ready. We are ready. All right, y'all. So, excuse me just a second. Just make sure here. Okay, perfect. All right. So we're gonna do um a reading. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for breathing with me. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. So we're gonna use the Faces of Oshun Oracle deck by Abiola Abrams. This is a really powerful deck. All of her decks are powerful. So if you love Oracle decks, I would encourage you to check this one out. Because I will be honest, at first I didn't think that I wanted it or that I would like it as much, but once I got it, I fell in love with it. So, um, so we're gonna pull from there. Now here's how this is gonna work. I've pulled 5 cards. How many cards? 5. And they're going from my left. This is my left, and this is my right. And they're all laid out. And I'm going to show you the outside of cards. Okay. This is what they look like. TikTok, Tube of You, and the Book of Face. Thank you all for the hearts. Hello, Goddess Christine. All right. August Kisses Jewelry Boutique. Thank you for liking the live. And my birthday's in August. Whoop, whoop. All right. So I got 5 in a row of this deck. So I want you to think about the numbers 1 through 5. You don't have to tell me which one unless you just wanna, but I want you to pick the number for you that's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay. So I'm gonna give everybody a moment to pick their card. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Which is your card? Now, all of these cards together are gonna tell a story. Okay, so just so you know, And if it's true for one of us, it's true for all of us. So don't think just because you chose card number two that that's the only message that you got to listen to. Nope. That's just the one that you got to pay closer attention to. But it's going to be, this is a collective for all of us. Does that make sense? Are we ready, Freddie? Let's do it to it. All right, so let's pull our anchor card, the number one card. So we've got Oshun, the protector. Oshun, the protector. This is card number two for those that keep up with the this is card one, but the number on the card is two. All right. So Oshun Protector is about safety, boundary setting, and courage. This is giving very root chakra to me right now because that's the first thing that jumped out. Because the root chakra or chakra is about your safety, your security, your groundedness. What are you rooted in? Um, what do you believe to be true about yourself? You know, and courage is a big part of that. If you don't believe that you are strong enough to be courageous, then you might want to work on that. So, this is something that for this week that you're going to have to start paying attention to. Where do you feel safe? What makes you feel safe? If you're having issues of setting healthy boundaries because you don't feel safe in a relationship, uh, friendship, business, whatever it is, this is the moment where the card is saying, spirit is saying, okay, you've got to work on this week. This is something that you need to work on in setting those boundaries and allowing yourself to feel safe within yourself. Because some of us struggle with that, right? Of not feeling safe within ourselves, not feeling safe in our own homes, not feeling safe on our jobs, whatever the case may be. So that is Oshun the Protector. That's card number one. So card number two. Okay, we've got Oshun's Machete. Okay, so we chopping up some stuff. Oshun's Machete. Mm-mm. Radical truth, clarity, self awareness. Hello, Goddess Tonya. Yes, I'm glad you are catching the live on YouTube as well, Goddess. Yay. All right. So, Oshun's Machete, radical truth, clarity, and self awareness. So, for you that might have chosen that card, and by the way, the number on the card is 33 for all my numerologists. Okay. So for this particular card, when we're talking about radical truth, standing in your truth, clarity, self-awareness, this is given very much throat chakra energy, especially with the blue that's on here. You have the beautiful peacock feathers. So, you know, for this week, for those that chose card number two, it's time for you to stand in your truth. And not just that, you're going to gain some clarity this week on some things that maybe have been a little fuzzy. This is the time for you to gain clarity, to seek clarity. But again, it's Ocean's machete. What do machetes do? They chop. So there's going to be some chopping, there's going to be some cutting, there's going to be some weeds that you're going to have to cut through so you can get to the truth. Okay, so you can get your clarity. It's not going to be where it's just going to be presented to you. You're going to have to put some work in. There's some stuff you're going to have to cut out, some things that you're going to have to remove. It's some things you're going to have to cut off. It could be any noun, it could be a person, place, or thing that's going to have to be cut out. Because in order for you to gain that clarity, in order for you to really concentrate and start being more self aware, because I do think this is really more about the truth and clarity, but the awareness comes that you are going to have to cut through the bullshit, basically. Hello, Goddess Chantel on TikTok. Hey, girl. Yeah, you're going to have to cut through the bullshit this week. And some of that BS is yours. Oh, yeah. Some of that BS is yours. You're gonna have to stop with the BS. All the excuses, all the reasons why you can't do something, all the, self-sabotaging habits that you have that's keeping you from doing whatever it is that you are called to do. It's time for you to grab that machete. And everybody that's got number two, you just I want to start doing this right now. Start cutting through it because you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to put that work in. You're gonna have to put that work in. It's not gonna just be laying at your feet. It's not. There will be work. But it's gonna be worth it. But there's going to be work. There's going to be work. All right, card number 3. Let's see what we got here. All right now. Oshun of Resurrection. Oshun of Resurrection. Yes, yes. Very regal, very mindful. Very divine. But this is about rebirth, transformation, and renewal. Rebirth, transformation, and renewal. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is immediately what came up. This is immediately what came up when I saw that. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Meaning, all the old habits, all the old stuff can't go with you. Can't. It can't. It's not gonna make it. It's not gonna go with you. It's not allowed there. It's not welcome there. If you keep trying to drag old stuff, old habits, old ways of being, old ways of thinking into this new part of your life, it's not going to work. So I guess that's why you have to have the machete. Yes. So let's back up. So card number 1 was telling us about safety and boundary setting and having courage. Because card number 2 was like, okay, but it's time for you to grab that machete and start going through the weeds, cutting out the stuff that just is not working anymore. It's not. Because you got to get to the truth. You got to get that clarity. So then this card comes along and says, okay, so with those first 2 things, now the rebirth can happen for you. And I hope this is landing on folks. If you are feeling what I'm putting down, say ouch or hey or something. I like the hearts, but I need y'all to interact in the comments. So, with this transformation, with this renewal, you are going to have to. All right, thank you, Goddess Tonya on YouTube. Hello, Rich Ocean Sunflower. Love it. Um, so with this, we got to get ourselves in position for that. That means again cutting stuff out, cutting things that aren't serving you, getting in position for that transformation, that change that we've been waiting for. Okay. So let's go to card number 4. Oh, and card number 3, the number on it was 5. Again, that's for the people who follow numerology. Excuse me. All right, so card number 4, Oshun of Soft Power. Oshun of Soft Power. I love this card. It is so pretty to me. Oh my goodness. They're all beautiful, but this is just like those sunflowers are calling me. Y'all know I love my sunflowers. So this is influence, openness, emotional intelligence. Isn't it? It's very beautiful. Influence, openness, emotional intelligence. For this one, feel the need to pull up the guidebook. And that's card number 31 for those that are watching and pay attention to that. So it says, in the arena of soft power, strength does not lie in force. Oshun of soft power reminds you to embrace subtlety and grace as you navigate your path. It's a call to wield your influence with passion, diplomacy, and understanding. Soft power is not a weakness, it's the art of finding common ground, inspiring change through empathy, and fostering connections. It invites you to recognize that true strength often emerges from the ability to listen, empathize, and communicate with authenticity. So for this week, especially if card number 4 is your card, this is a moment for you to wield the power of vulnerability. I know we don't want to be vulnerable because we view that as a weakness. We think we can't be vulnerable because if we're vulnerable, people will take advantage of us. If we're vulnerable, then we're weak. We won't be able to get stuff done because we'll be a punk or whatever misconception we have about vulnerability. For me, vulnerability is a superpower. It is not a weakness whatsoever. Because in our vulnerability, that's when we're our true selves. The mask is coming off. We're not hiding behind a persona of what we are presenting to the world. And I get it. Sometimes the mask is truly there to protect us, right? It's truly there to protect us. But at the same time, that protection can also be misleading us because we're so used to wearing the mask that we don't even recognize the truth when it comes. We're so busy putting forth the effort to wear this mask of strength, to wear this mask of I got it, to wear this mask of I don't need no help, I don't need nobody bother, I can do this myself. But that's right, goddess. It doesn't always protect. Thank you for the daily heart me. It doesn't always protect. It's an illusion of protection. It's an illusion. So the ocean of soft power is saying that you need to be open to just being true to who you are. Be vulnerable enough, be strong enough to be vulnerable. So card number 5 is Ocean of the Dawn. Immediately when I looked at this without even reading anything, Oshun of the Dawn, I haven't even read the words on it, but it's a song by Patti LaBelle called New Day. And immediately I start singing it in my head. It's a new day. Immediately that song popped up. So it says new beginnings, hope, and a fresh start. So what this is telling me is after all of this, understanding that this is the beginning. This is a new chapter. This is a new dawn. Everything that happened yesterday is irrelevant. The past is irrelevant. Make peace with it, learn from it, take everything of that you need, but the old habits, the old ways of being, the old ways of thinking, hanging around people who are not um holding your best interest, doom scrolling on social media. We got to cut that out too. I don't know. I just had to throw that in there and I got that out. We got to stop doing that. because it's a new day. So if we're wanting to experience the new, if we're wanting to change things in our lives and we want things to change, if we're looking to manifest a new life, a new dawn, then all of these things that came before that card are relevant. That's why I said at the beginning, even though you're picking a card between 1 and 5, all of the cards, all of them are relevant. All of them. All of them are relevant to the main message. So I'm going to do a quick recap. Card number 1, Oshun the Protector. Oshun the Protector came in and said, this is about your safety. This is about you setting healthy boundaries and you having the courage to do so. And the reason why you need that is because card number 2, Oshun's Machete. Oshun is like, listen, we're going to cut through some weeds and get to the truth so you can gain some clarity and have just a little bit of more self awareness. You need to be very self aware in whatever that looks like for you. Whatever that looks like for you. And then card number 3, Oshun of Resurrection, Rebirth, Transformation, Renewal. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Are you doing anything to help you renew your mind? Or are you still holding on to stuff that's just not good for you? Card number 4, Oshun of Soft Power. How many of y'all want that soft life? You ready for that soft life? You've lived a life of so much of everything is hard. Everything has to be hard. If it's worth gaining, it has to be hard. Everything has to be hard. And the fact of the matter is, not everything has to be hard. Some stuff is really quite simple. It's just, are you open enough to receive that and to do that? I don't know why. And before I go to the next card, I don't know how we got to this place where we feel like struggle is noble, where struggle is glamorized. I talk about this in my book, oops, starting over at 40, My Sacred Journey of Self Discovery, Empowerment, and Self Love, and how we give so much like love to the struggle. We are deserving of all good things. We are worthy and deserving of all good things. So it doesn't mean that we have to struggle for them. We we praise struggle. We act like you have to struggle to have something good to happen in your life. And you don't. Some stuff is hard. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like everything is so easy all the time. It's not. It's not. It's not always easy. But, but not everything is hard either. Even the things that you want doesn't always have to be hard. We make it hard because we feel like anything that's worth having is worth us sacrificing mind, body, spirit, everything, instead of just understanding that it doesn't always have to be hard. Sometimes it can be super easy. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the part where we miss it. You have to be open and you have to surrender. We don't want to do that. Good morning, Goddess Halakyu. We don't want to do that. Thank you for the heart me. We don't want to surrender. We've come to a place of being control freaks. I get it. I'm one. But now see, I realize that I can't do that. I've come to realize that I only have control over a finite amount of things, and that is my actions, my reactions, and my inactions. I'm going to say that again. We all have control over our actions, our reactions, and our inactions. If you want to try to control anything, work on those three. Work on those three. And then, of course, the last card, Oshun of the Dawn. Oshun of the Dawn came through, giving us a new day. It's a new day. Or if you don't like that song, you can go to the gospel song. It's a new season. It's a new day. A fresh anointing is flowing my way. Take your pick. But either way, it's a new day, new beginnings, new hope, new fresh starts for this week. This week. So that is the reading for the week. If you receive it, type into the comments, I receive it. And I hope that whatever card you picked of the 5 is something that resonated with you. So, everybody, let's collectively take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. One more inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. All right. Yay. All right. So, YouTube and the Book of Face, I say deuces. Have a beautiful day. TikTok, stick around. We're going to talk for a while.